Hello, everybody. That's me, Josh Windmiller. I am your host. Get out of there. I'm your host here for this episode of Rivertown Revival's Living Room Live. This is our 5th episode. We've had quite a trip, haven't we? If you're new here, it's always like this. This is you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat if this is your first time here. If you have been here before, then you know the time that we have had. We've had a great time. We've had lots of kids' adventures with My Town is Magical. We've had some fantastic musical acts. Folks like John Courage, True Lyric, La Gente, Royal Jelly Jive. The list goes on and on. We've had a lot of fun here. We've had a lot of fun. And I've had a lot of fun, and I want to thank you for that. Regardless to all the fun that we have had, I got to tell you, folks, I'm having a difficult time today. Now, I should be happier today. That's what I tell myself. Today is the day that Rivertown Revival would have been. So it's a time that has filled me with a lot of joy in the past. But it's just so difficult to get through some of the negative stuff in my mind these days. You know, wherever you're from, whatever you go through, whatever level of affluence or privilege that you have, there's a feeling like when you get whiplashed, you know. And then I'm here and I'm supposed to, be your host, and sometimes that's a little bit tough. And I'm going to say that right now, that today is Rivertown Revival, but at the same time, people are getting sick. The numbers are going up. The stories from Portland are shocking, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So here's what I do when I get in this state. I find myself always leaning back into the arms of my community and my friends. And so I need your help this evening to help me get past this. This is a tough time, and you may feel the same way, but there are a lot of people out there that feel similarly, and maybe if you can be there for them, if you can bring some joy into the world, then maybe we'll help each other out a little bit. And I know that there is a means of exchange for this kind of love, and for me, it's music. And so we have some great music here for you today to celebrate today, the day that Rivertown Revival would have been. This is brought to you by Friends of the Petaluma River, a group that educates and protects the environment of the Petaluma River. And honestly, that really needs our funds right now, because they usually put on Rivertown, and the alcohol sales and that sort of stuff really help them out. So please, throughout the next few hours, please donate to the Friends of the Petaluma River, and let's make sure that we can keep the beauty going and keep experience with this beautiful place we live in possible for children who are really getting the raw end of the deal right now with everything that's happening. All right, let's start with this healing, powerful music. We have a special guest up first. This is Layla Musselwhite. Layla is a local. She has relocated to New Orleans, and that's where she's sending us these videos from. Let's. You want to just roll it, Joe?
Got some real bad news, he said. I know you've been hurting. tell you, baby, get some while you can. I feel good times. Some that love. Don't you tell me, baby, you don't want it just as much. Something good. Get me up off this couch. I've been laying around, drinking too much. Wonder what it's all about. I said life without love. All that much. Oh my God, oh my baby, how I miss your touch. I feel sick. Love can't get up. I feel sick. Love I can't get enough. I feel sick. Love gotta get some more on you. I feel sick with love. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some of that love, yeah. Oh, get you some of that, get you some of that love. Oh, don't you tell me, baby, you don't want this as much. You're a pretty little thing. That's what he said. That's a nice tattoo, baby. What you got under there? I got to tell you once, twice, 3 times. Oh my God, oh my baby, I think you're fine. I feel sick. Love can't get. I feel sick. Love I can't get enough. I feel sick. Love gotta get some more of you. I feel sick. Love, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some of that love, girl. Get some of that. I'll get some of that. Oh, don't you tell me, baby, you don't want it. I say, get some of that. Come get you some of that love. Oh, don't you tell me, baby, you don't want it. This is what I say.
Times at festivals, and you know, we all know what an artist she was, and you know how she left a mark. And I'm thinking again what it is to be a black woman in our culture, and how she, you know, how she dealt with that. And thank her for continuing to share what she had, despite what I'm sure she was dealing with. Yeah, anyway. She was the most magnetic thing on stage, oh my lord. So, thank you, Ada James. And she didn't write this one, Willie Dixon wrote it, but she made it famous. cry and share. I don't want you to bake my bread. I don't want you to make my bed. I don't want you 'cause I'm sad and blue. I just wanna make love to you.
Layla Musselwhite, thank you very much for sending us that video and for coming to Sonoma County from all the way over from Louisiana where you are. Now, we have done something every time we've had this show. There's a cool program out there. Basically, the premise is that, as we all know, there are magical creatures running around the general North Bay. Basically, we have someone out there in the field working every day to get stories and information pertaining to any magical happenings in the area. Some of you tuning in right now might remember. You want to bring him up, Joe? Gio Benedetti with My Town is Magical. There he is. There he is. Hey, Gio, how you doing?
John.
Oh,
I'm doing
shoot.
great.
I'm supposed to plug in my earpiece. I'm sorry, Gio.
Hey, it's okay. You can let me run with this because it has been a really magical
Can you just turn up?
I have not been really active on social media because we've been swamped.
They're down
There's
in
been
the
so
car
many
now. Can you just turn on the thing?
trolls have been
thank
trolls
you.
have been sighted.
Will that reach? Oh, great.
Somebody sent me a
Thanks
photo
so much.
of giant dragons drinking out of oceans. Yeah. And
right.
basically, when you're that swamped in
something
magical,
already in this,
sometimes you're in the
Joe.
field the whole time, and you can't exactly get to a computer for convenient social media updates, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you're just hustling.
All right. How's that going? Are we good?
I've been great over here. I've been giving everybody.
Yeah, I'm
a
so
little
sorry
bit of
about that,
update.
Gio. I'm so sorry. Was there anything super pressing regarding any magical activity that I missed?
No, I was just relating the general increase and busyness of magical events in the interim between our shows.
Exactly. All right, good, good. I've heard about that. So basically, it's going up.
Non-stop going up.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but you know, some of it might have to do with all the coverage that we've had through the show.
Hey,
I'm just,
let's toot that horn.
Did you?
Let's just toot that horn.
Let's
I think a lot
toot
of
it. Let's toot it. All right, let's toot it, Joe. We're gonna, yeah. So no, I was just saying we're gonna toot the horn. All right. So Gio, I've got a couple questions on my mind. First one, you know, I've asked you questions about trolls before. Trolls.
Yes.
I'm talking about trolls under bridge trolls in particular.
Well, they're out there, and on this show, we related a few of my run-ins with trolls. I'm happy to report that trolls, though very dangerous, can be befriended. Now, I brought donuts to the troll in my neighborhood, and we've become fast friends. In fact, the troll in my neighborhood has given me this. This is a magical troll whistle, and my troll friend said, if I'm ever in trouble, just blow the troll whistle, and he'll be there to help me out. How's that? How about that? Isn't that great?
Is fascinating, Gio. That is quite fascinating. I have another question for you. Now,
Please.
Around the office here, a lot of folks have been really curious about that journal.
Yes, okay. So this is a problem. On June 27th, I hid the magical journal of Jonathan Zero Naturalist for a magical naturalist to find and to add to, and to then hide again for yet another magical naturalist. Now, I'm sad to report that we have no idea where that journal is right now. It's gone from its hiding spot. I have not been told who has it. I have not been told where it is. And all things told, I'm a little worried that it may have fallen into the wrong... I'm sorry. I'm getting a call on the hotline right now.
You better get it.
Just... I'm gonna have to get that.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, you're the guy.
Yeah, you're live right now on the live stream. Is there something we can do? My town is magical.
I don't have much time. If you want to get the magical journal of Jonathan Zero Naturalist,
Yes, I do. I need that journal. Do you have information?
go to Steamer Landing in Petaluma right away.
Right away. Steamer landing in Petaluma right away. I'll do that. Now, can you tell me your name? Who are you? How did you get this number? Josh, did you hear that? Did that get through on the airwaves?
This is big, Gio. Yeah, I heard every word.
Hey, I know we're supposed to do the live stream, but I gotta go down there. I've got my my troll whistle. I'm gonna have to get ready to go. I got my bike helmet here.
All right.
I'm gonna put on my jacket. I'm gonna have to grab this camera. You know, I've just got a really fancy new helmet cam set up. I just gotta put that on there and just tape this on real quick. Let me just.
All right. Oh.
Okay. You guys still with me?
Yeah.
Josh? Joe, we got it?
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Steamer's landing. Here I come. I'm gonna find that book. Gonna get to the bottom of the mystery. All right. I got a bit of a ride in front of me, so I'll get in touch when I get there, guys.
Sounds good.
Josh, Joe, back to you guys.
All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, that's Gio Benedetti. That's Gio Benedetti with My Town is Magical. Wow, that's big. That's some big stuff, Joe. I really hope that the things go all right. Jeez. We're gonna tune in with him later, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. I hope so. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
hopefully.
it's up to him to call us, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, folks. What's next? Oh, yeah. Now, school is out. School is out. It's just the way it is, you know. And aside from just all the fun that you have in the classroom, one of the main things that's missing are the amazing, visits that you get in the school, all the extra stuff. So there's a little group called Classroom Safari. They're based in Petaluma, and they take really awesome wild animals to the class and teach about all sorts of stuff. So we booked some time with Classroom Safari and took this video to show you a little bit, give you a little bit of what some of the kids are missing by not being in school. You want to roll, Joe? All right, I'm here with Bonnie from Classroom Safari, and I'm ready for this.
You're ready for this?
I am ready. Well, thanks to this really cool mask that I have, I'm very, very excited now. All right, so who do we have here?
So this is Claudia. Claudia is a two-toed sloth, or a Linnaeus sloth. And they're from Central and South America.
I really don't know anything about sloths. They're
slow.
They're slow. Okay, we should get along great. They live in trees.
Yep, primarily. She actually prefers sitting with her butt on the ground, hugging the trunk of the tree. That's her favorite area.
That's great. It looks like she could really hug. Like that monkey there seems very, very well loved.
Yes.
And those arms, just.
Yeah, she's built to dangle.
So you got her basically right when the pandemic started, right? And closed.
Yeah, about 10 days before it started.
So she hasn't been able to go to classes, but that's something that you do?
Yes, we take animals to schools, and then we also do educational birthday parties.
Oh, that sounds fun.
We've even entertained children during weddings so that parents can have a quiet ceremony, and the kids are with me learning about animals.
That's a great idea. Where does she live back at home?
Well, she has an enclosure that we have enclosed the outside of it. It's in my house, and then it's got greenhouse paneling on the outside of it, so we can keep the heat specific right in there. And she has a humidifier and a heater, and okay, I'm hurrying with the food.
Is her hair soft, or is it kind of
You could.
wiry?
I'll lean back. You can lean in.
Okay, and just like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful eyes too. Wow.
Very tiny eyes. If she
I
was a person,
know.
she'd wear glasses.
Totally. Hi.
And her
Wow.
ears. Check this out. She has the cutest little. Can you see those?
Yes.
Tiny little. She goes, "Don't show my ears. Don't show my ears." So their hearing is not that great. Their eyesight not that great, but their sense of smell is incredible.
Big nose. Yeah. You're smelling me out now.
She's gonna yawn. Is that precious, John? We do have just about every stuffed animal sloth known to mankind, and she has all those that she holds on to and bites when she needs to.
Well, should we look at someone?
Sure.
Another person. To
Yeah.
look at? All right. Bye, Claudia. Bye, Claudia. Who is this, and what is this, and
So this is an African four-toed hedgehog. His name is Pokemon, and he's very pokey. He's got 3,000 needle-sharp hairs. And contrary to popular belief, people think that hedgehogs and porcupines can throw their quills,
yeah,
and they can't.
they just did they come out if they poke someone?
A porcupine, yes.
That one, okay.
Yeah.
I'm seeing
A little
Pokemon's
face?
little face. Can you? Oh, okay. He's starting to
That's all right.
move.
If he starts to go south,
Okay, all right.
I'll jump in.
Wow, they really just ball up, don't they?
Yes, and that's so that if a lion was going to try and eat him, he'd be prepared.
Oh, wow.
So he's perceiving that as a nose, and if this was a predator's nose and going like this,
It
it's
would
like, oh,
Poke
ow.
right up there. And then you get the snarfles.
The snarfling noises, which are terrifying.
Are they out there in the wild just always like this, or they
No,
kind of?
they can walk around.
Yeah, but they must spend a lot of time kind of like this. Or I guess it's just whenever they feel threatened, they'll curl up or something.
Yeah, sometimes they'll be walking along, the wind will blow, and they'll like and ball up.
That was
Like,
a funny
oh,
image.
the wind.
So here we go for the folks at home. What we're going to get here is, this is a snarfle. It's making me sneeze or something.
It does. Well, what they do is they force air through their nose as they're breathing. So they're breathing fast. They're forcing air through their nose, so it sounds kind of like a hiss.
Yeah.
And then if they want to get really a lot of emotion into it, they click their tongue against the roof of their mouth and make a horrifying clicking sound.
Everything about this animal says, "Don't eat me."
Yeah.
So, do they? Is there fur underneath the quills? I mean, I saw the bottom, lots of fur.
Yeah, it's not really soft like a bunny.
Yeah.
It's more like if you've ever felt a horse that's had its mane cut really short.
Kind
It's
of bristly.
Kind of bristly.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Bye, you too. Oh man. My brain is definitely having a thing where it totally does feel like there's a dog here, but it's a cat. You know?
This is an African serval cat. They are the second fastest cat in the world. So they can run at 50 miles an hour to a cheetah's 70 miles an hour. They are one of the most successful hunters. So when they are hunting for prey, 50% of the time they catch their prey.
Wow.
Or a lot of cats, it's 20%. If that. If he tries once, the next time he's going to be successful. Their main claim to fame, let me show you this. 1, 2, 3. So I have to let you in on a little secret.
Yeah.
Guess how many times he's jumped? No,
Never?
Never. In the wild, you'd starve to death.
What is his name?
His name is Taitu.
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 I call him Spot.
It's an African name that means golden dust from the sun.
Can I?
Yeah.
Check?
You've already been drooled upon, so you're,
This is
yeah.
major.
yeah.
So.
And they say cats rule, dogs drool.
I
don't
will
know who they are.
I never allow anyone to say that around me again.
So I tell people they don't make good pets, they eat good pets. So for as sweet as he is being, he is still a wild animal. He cannot be trusted around your pet bunny or your cat or your dog. And these cats have amazing camouflage. The brown part of their body is the same color as dry grass. The black spots look like the speckling of shade underneath a tree or a bush. And since they spend 18 to 20 hours a day sleeping in the tall dry grass underneath a tree or a bush, it's perfect camouflage. The black and white marks on the back of his ears are called ocelli or eye spots. So if he's partially concealed in that tall dry grass, to another animal, those look like eyes. So if he's being approached from behind, it looks like he has eyes in the back of his head.
Wow. How much exercise does a cat like this need?
Normally, serval cats, they can run 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But normally, they only do that to escape from a predator or to run short distances to, blast into say a flock of birds. They detect just the slightest movement of rodents and reptiles moving in the grass.
Yeah.
And one of their hunting techniques is really funny. They'll listen, they'll do the head tilt, they'll start going like this, and then they'll jump up in the air. They'll jump 4 feet up in the air and land 1 foot in front of where they started to pounce on a gopher or a rat or a mouse.
So you can jump.
He can. He just chooses not to. I try to hope that people stay curious. There's so much stuff out there. There's so much you can still learn that, when people tell me they're bored, it's like, come with me.
Yeah, totally. That was really great. It was really good to get that kind of experience, and I think it's so cool that you are out there bringing those experiences out to people in the world. With everything being closed down, like you said, you can go to some small events, but is there another way people can find you?
Yeah, they can go to classroomsafari.com. Most people reach me by phone because if they text me or phone me, then they just know that they've gotten me.
Okay.
It's 707-529-9489.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, and there's...
Great. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 40 years. And that just amazes me that I've been doing this job for 40 years.
Yeah, it must just never get boring.
Never. I love my job. Sorry about your pants.
All right. My cat was a little suspicious that time when I got home. All right. So I'm monitoring here online as well, just to see. I'm so glad there's so many of you talking. Raylene, there will be some music coming up, but first something very important. I just want to remind everybody that this is, in fact, a fundraiser for Friends of the Petaluma River. Friends of the Petaluma River is a great organization protecting the Petaluma River and educating, helping with education for the North Bay. So they're fantastic. Please, if you're having any fun at all, consider donating. It warms the soul, warms the heart. And it's a great way of pitching in and making the world a better place. I know things are tough, so your donation means even more than it normally would. So thank you all very much for considering that. And thank you so much, Friends of the Petaluma River, for putting this on, for letting us do this sort of thing. It's really fantastic.
Hey, Geo just came back online.
What, Joe?
Geo's back online.
Geo's back on. Yeah. Geo's back online. Okay, bring him in.
Here we are. Steamer's landing at the River Heritage Center. It is sad to see it empty, I'll tell you what. I miss you, Rivertown Revival. I also miss the journal of Jonathan Zero Naturalist. Where is my mysterious contact? Hiding in a boat? Yeah. Nope. Huh. Hello! Did somebody have information about a magic journal? Oh. Hello. That, despite all odds, looks like a cup of coffee. It is a cup of coffee. Well, let's not be too hasty. Smells good. Still warm. You know, I might just take a quick little coffee break before we continue our search. Oh, this is, in fact, not very good. Oh, in fact, I don't feel so good. Oh. What? Oh! Oh no!
You have sipped the coffee of hell!
No! What's that stand for?
Humans Against Magic.
Oh, hey, that's a good acronym.
I thought of it myself. Oh, Kayatta. Sweet dreams, Chief Inspector Agent.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, he's fine, Joe. Don't worry about it. I think,
Should
yeah.
we send help?
No, don't worry about it. No, it's Gio. Gio knows what he's doing. Gio's a world-renowned expert in this sort of thing, so
Okay.
I'm sure he's got it all taken care of. All right, next up, we have a very special group of performers here for you. Little band. They've come to the Rivertown Revival multiple times. Just a little group of folks that we like to call, and they like to call themselves, Snaps for Sinners. Bring them up, Joe. Bring them up. Hey, folks, how's it going? I'm very small, apparently, Joe. So here we go. Hey, how are you two?
Tell them to unmute themselves.
I'm not hearing anything.
Me either.
Oh, are you muted over there?
I'm not getting any audio from them.
Well, we can try and bring them in afterwards, okay, Joe? Okay, we're going to try and bring it in a little bit. All right, cool. So here we go. Snaps for Sinners has brought us a very special performance. So they're really big. I was going to make a joke about how big they are. Okay, let's roll it, Joe. This is Snaps for Sinners.
Hey, 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 hey! Snaps for Sinners here. We're playing for Rivertown Revival Online Festival. Woo! Woo! This is our song called My Worry. Woo! Yeah! We have a good time. Still enough to sting, a synthesis of uselessness and pride. But look at what you've done, that it was just for fun. Now this messes into what you tried. Set it up and knock it down, stuck it just playing around. Insecurity is where we reside. But I'm still a cool cat, so what you looking at? I'll play the part too like a running man. No, no. You'll never find me unless simmer some things down. Simmer down a little bit, right? Gonna get a little introspective. Introspective with the sinners. Photographic lens, giving my best efforts to pretend that sad realities will never break in. This frame has no notion how fragile it is, how fragile it is. No, the world doesn't slow down when you sleep. Nightmares drown dreams that sink too deep. It's pessimism versus blind belief, pushing pebbles up a staircase too steep. Up a staircase too steep. That sad scholar keeps his frown. He never stopped and took the time to look around, hoping his lost memories will never be found. His tunnel vision whispered out loud, whispered out loud. Still it's too easy for thoughts to slip back into the past. He's clinging on to good times gone too fast, lacking that satisfaction, too quick to catch his superstition mask. Poorly fueled fires are fickle friends, often too toxic to tend. Poor man, he can't see his perspective is fixed in one photographic lens. One photographic lens. One photographic lens.
Yeah, I didn't mean for it to be that loud. Hey, we're Snaps for Cynics. Michael claps really loud. That's his special skill.
I give myself a ring in the ear with it.
This tune's a bit of a newer one of ours. It's kind of all the tunes from last year are the Missouri sound.
Yeah, Missouri sound kind of got to us.
We're all three from Northern California, but we lived in Missouri the entirety of last year and ended up back in California on an accident because of coronavirus.
Yeah, we were in the middle of a tour, and then the virus told us not to go nowhere while we happened to be in our hometown.
Now, 4 months later.
4 months later, we've actually seen each other again and are playing music again, and that's kind of neat.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We miss playing music together, turns out.
Yeah. A little rusty, but rust is appropriate for Rivertown Revival, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
The steampunk aesthetic and all that,
Yeah. So, yeah, here's a new old-timey tune, like I like to call them.
It's Friday night, and I find myself at the bar. I must have run away with my mouth, cause all I see is shooting stars. No, I ain't the kind to run from a fight. I'll stick around till it's time, but I'm fine. It's fine. A little pain never hurt no one. Oh, I said I'm fine. It's fine. A little pain never hurt no one. Now it's next Friday, and I'm off to see my gal. But when I go to pick her up, I see her kissing my ex-best pal. Well, she swore she saved her heart for me. Guess I wasn't the only one, but I'm fine. It's fine. A little pain never hurt no one. Well, I said I'm fine. It's fine. A little pain never hurt no one. Now it's Friday after next, and I'm at a family funeral. Yes, we'll miss old Uncle John Doe, for whom the death bell tolls. Hell, people are born and live and die, as sure as the setting sun. But I'm fine. It's fine. A little pain never hurt no one. Well, I said I'm fine. It's fine. A little pain never hurt no one. Now it's Friday again, and you know what that means. It means I stay the hell inside so that things don't happen to me. Or could it be I'm censoring where all the sad comes from? Regret every bit as dangerous as a loaded gun. Now where it ain't denial of bitch, when all you wanna do is have fun. Well, I'm fine, it's fine. A little pain never hurt no one. Well, I said I'm fine, it's fine. A little pain never hurt no one. I said I'm fine, it's fine. Oh, everything's fine. A little pain never hurt no one.
Thank you for making your donations to benefit the Petaluma River.
Yes.
Snaps for Sinners. Jay Drapes, Corbin Zeekley, Michael Fierro.
Indeed.
Thanks, Rivertown.
Thanks, Rivertown.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Can you?
Yeah, no
are we
problem.
getting
Yeah,
them?
our pleasure. Can you hear us?
A little bit.
Hello.
Yeah, let's turn the volume up.
Yeah.
I'm too small.
We can try to enunciate very clearly.
There we go. Hello.
Maybe it's just the distance between us. You know,
It is.
You're so far down there, Josh.
I'm so tiny.
You're so far down there.
I
Yeah. Hello.
Rub my head. Yeah. All right. So we got Jay Drapes, got Michael Fierro here, hanging out.
Hey.
Corwin can't make it, right? But it was so good to see them. It was so good to see Corwin.
Yeah.
It was so good to see you all together. It's been a while for me to see that. I have so many great memories with Snaps for Sinners, performing either at your house or at any of these big crazy events, Railroad Square Music Festival, Rivertown Revival. Yeah. Where are you? It is very, very nice. It's very peaceful. You have a couch too.
Yeah.
You got a couch
Couch
too.
on top
Look at
of the
that.
couch.
Yeah, that's
We're
nice.
couching it.
That's nice.
Double decker couch.
So you're
Yeah.
in.
Right
you're
now,
in,
we're in Santa Rosa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of us,
We
yeah.
were on tour, like we said in our video. We were living in Missouri, and we were about to move to Cincinnati to be with our booking agent that we had recently acquired. But the coronavirus stopped us mid-tour when we just so happened to be visiting our hometown of Santa Rosa. The shelter-in-place came in, and we stayed put. And it was really fascinating, too. It was a pleasure to get to work with Corwin because right before the coronavirus landed, they were doing a lot of work with the band 3 for Silver. And they just totally fit the Rivertown aesthetic. Wonderful, wonderful crew. But we've had a very, very soft, gentle, slight parting of the ways in that we're still going to be working with Corwin from time to time, and very happy to do so. But they're going to be doing a lot of work with other bands as well. So a lot of the content that's going to be coming out from the two of us, well, is going to be from the two of us.
Yeah.
And we're really excited about this.
Me too.
It was really hard to have the virus shift our plans so fundamentally. You know, being mid-tour, mid-move, and having all of that changed, we ended up on the wrong coast. Not the right one, but the left one.
It's a good coast.
Yeah.
So would you say you're happy to be here, or do you feel more trapped? A little of both.
Well, it's just too broad a question, right? Because what being here means is so many things. Like, our careers as gigging musicians are gone for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, that's...
You know, like the gigs that we were booking for ourselves as a professional band, they take like a year or more to put together.
Yeah.
And so once things normalize, we then also have to wait another year to get the caliber of show that pays for our income. So that's hard. But there's a huge upswing to this. You know, on the positive side of things, Michael and I don't just have to make music that fits a certain genre or style anymore for the specific gigs that we're trying to do. We've been able to open up and play a bunch of really weird, different stuff that's not for business, for fun. And that's awesome.
You know, you're not the first musician I've spoken with that has said that. It can be very freeing as well. I'm really glad you're taking that opportunity. I'm really glad. How are you doing, Michael?
Oh, I'm all right. Experimenting a lot of making a lot of random noise in the studio, seeing as I can't really go out and hang with anybody.
So that's great. So you both are really digging into your craft, trying to make new stuff, right? Where can people find it? Where can people see whatever stuff you're coming out with in this time?
Well, for now, we've been keeping a lot of it pretty under wraps. It's been in the developmental stage. You know, like we've been doing a hard turn away from the normal of what we've been doing. I want to let Michael decide how much to give away and what to talk about. But I will say that since quarantine started, I've learned tenor saxophone, and that's my new favorite instrument to play.
All right.
And also, we spent like 2 hours recording a creaking chair.
That was part, yeah.
I am looking forward to it. So people out there, be sure to follow Snaps for Sinners on Facebook, Instagram, etc. And maybe they'll let you see what they're up to. Maybe they will. See what that creaking chair is about. So thank you both so much for tuning in, for giving Friends of the Petaluma River so much love in your recording, actually. And it's just so good to see you and be surrounded by two of my favorite individuals. So we'll see you later, okay?
Sure.
Bye, you
Bye,
two.
Josh.
Goodbye.
Good to hang out. Yeah.
Let's do that a lot more, Joe. That was really fun. All right. Okay, so that was Snaps for Sinners. Be sure to check them out. They're right. It's tough to be a gigging musician right now. It's tough to be a promoter, have a venue. So be sure to support them. They have some great albums out. So Joe, what do you say? What do you say we check back in?
Yeah, let's see what Gio's doing.
Okay, so we're going to check in to see how Gio Benedetti is doing. Okay, I'm getting a little bit concerned with what happened. It looked like he was getting kidnapped or something was happening there. And Joe, let's see.
My mouth tastes like bad coffee and tied up. What's going on here?
Well, well, well.
Oh, Ham.
You have awakened.
Get out of here. What do you want?
You will now write down the names of all of your mystical collaborators.
I will not write down those names, and you tied up my hand, so I couldn't do it.
You will tell me the names of the mystical collaborators.
I will never tell you the names of my wonderful friends and field agents and news correspondents. Get lost.
Then you will be placed in a magical dungeon, which is very normal and not fun.
Do your worst. I'm ready for anything.
Very well. I will now call my headquarters to let them know exactly where you are.
Gotta get out of this thing. Gotta... Wait.
Yeah.
My magic troll whistle. I gotta get it.
Well, how about thank you? I worked really hard to take it. What is that?
My magic troll whistle.
What?
Troll! You made it! Oh, just in the nick of time. Thanks, buddy. Oh, hey, Josh, Joe. Hey, I'm okay. You probably had called the police and stuff to save me and rescue me. Not necessary. My troll buddies saved the day, so you can call off all the rescue attempts. I'm sure you probably canceled the show. You can go on with the show. We're okay. We didn't find the magic journal of Jonathan Zero Naturalist, but we did have a pretty great magic adventure. And I got to hang out at Stevers Landing, home of the Rivertown Revival. Pretty good day. Back to you guys.
That's Gio Benedetti with My Town is Magical. He escaped. That was great. I was worried for a little while.
Me too.
All right. I hope everyone at home is pleased with that as well. You can look up My Town is Magical online to see all sorts of goofy stuff that Gio is up to. It's also really entertaining for the kids out there to have something to explore and whatnot while we're having a real difficult time. You can go online to My Town is Magical and report magical sightings, and it's kind of a fun thing. Yeah, I'm noticing right now, I don't know if you are, Joe, but the kids, I'm really thinking about the kids a lot. I'm thinking about what they're going through to grow up at this time right now, what it must be like and what attention they must need from us. So that's one of the reasons why I'm happy about Friends of the Petaluma River. But also, I'm also finding so much inspiration from people that are younger than me. There is a group in Petaluma called the Kindness Committee, and it's a great group of artists that really have inspired me. They've been aware of what's happening in the world right now, and I'll let them talk about it, though. They're probably better at it than I am. So let's roll the Kindness Committee tape.
Hi, we are a few members of the Kindness Committee. My name is Julia.
And I'm Kendall. We began making signs last December with our siblings and a group of friends on chain link fences near schools and parks. We chose these locations so they could be visible by children and presented to the community as an expression of hope and inclusivity. We always sign them with our signature icon.
Given the current protests and events around the Black Lives Matter movement, we decided to show our support by creating signs at Lakehorns. We first started putting up the Black Lives Matter signs on June 4th, and since then, we have continued to put up new signs even after they've been ripped down countless times.
When we were putting up our signs, we tried many different methods of trying to make it more difficult to take down the signs, but no matter what we did, we would always come back to see our sign littered on the ground or gone altogether. Knowing we had to reach out to our community for help, we began handing out flyers and contacting our friends to participate in the sign hanging event. But much like the result of the others, these were also ripped down.
The community started to notice when our signs were torn down, so groups like Indivisible Petaluma began organizing events to help support the Black Lives Matter movement by making art on the Lakewarns Park fence. We planted this seed in our community with these signs that has really flourished into an idea and a conversation much bigger than what we had originally started. As more people became involved, we were very surprised and pleased to see coverage in the Argus Courier, KGO Radio, KTVU News, and the people joining in to lend supplies and hang up more posters. Kendall and I are also excited to be collaborating with the Petaluma Arts Center to create an installation for their Get Out and Vote campaign to help convey the importance of voting in their November election.
We feel that by participating in this community art exhibit, those who are eligible to vote will take action on behalf of the youth in order to create positive change in our community.
To learn more about the Kindness Committee and our projects around town, go to our Instagram page at Petaluma Kindness Committee.
That right there is exactly what I needed. Thank you very much, Petaluma Kindness Committee, for definitely giving me what I needed today. We are definitely here out of kindness. We're here out of love. There are great groups out there in the area that are approaching the new world that some of us are waking up to with kindness, with love. The Petaluma Kindness Committee, of course, is on Instagram at Petaluma Kindness Committee. There are other groups like that. There's a great group based in Santa Rosa called Love and Light, full of love, full of light. They do a lot of like demonstrations and whatnot in the North Bay. They're at Love and Light 707. Kindness, love, light. That's a little bit of what I need. I have a lot of anger, frustration all the time, and I feel like that's still there. But I'm able to approach my community with something more positive when I'm having a good day, and so groups like these are something that is very inspiring to me. Petaluma Kindness Committee, thank you so much for giving us that video and letting us have a glimpse. I know it's been a little intense over there in your world, so it means even more that you would humor Living Room Live. So thank you so much. I hope you all out there really enjoyed that. All right, next up is something that I really enjoyed. This is a local artist, and I saw her at a open mic years ago, and I was so excited that we can make this performance happen. Now, she isn't able to be here right now, so I have recorded a pre-show interview with Maya Leon, and I think those of you who don't know who she is, I think you're going to be really excited by this. You're in for a treat. So let's roll. We're going to roll the interview and the performance just back to back, and then I'll see you on the other side of that. So here we go, Maya Leon. It's great to see you. It is great to have you in the studio here at Living Room Live. It's
thanks for having me. It's actually my first interview, like this, like online. So this is exciting. It's new.
It's kind of a thrilling experience, isn't it?
Yeah, and I guess we're gonna have to get used to it for a minute.
What kind of music would you say? What kind of music do you like to play? What's use your words?
I love answering to this question because I actually get this asked a lot. When I say I make music, they're like, "Oh, what do you play?" But I don't like genres. I just love music. I don't like to be like, "Oh, I just play rock," or "I play jazz," "I play this," or "I play that." It's like I love music so much, and I listen to all kinds of music. So when it comes to creating music, I just create like I take all of what I've ever like what I've listened to like throughout my whole life, and I just put it into a song. I'm not, sometimes I rap in my songs. Sometimes I just like make acoustic music. Sometimes I have a few beats that I had people made them for me. So it's like I don't have a genre. I love music, and like I'm not saying they're bad, but they just they don't go with me, So I just love playing music, and like you'll see, but like the 4 of the songs that I'm gonna be playing they're all different from each other, but they're the same. It's like the same like sense, but they're all different. The other thing is that I like mixing things too. Like I like to mix, I don't know, like acoustic music with rap, like 2 opposite things, or like jazz with, I don't know, like rock, like there's so many ways to like combine genres to make it its own genre. So it's like, I don't know, I just feel like with music there's like so many things that you can do, like so many opportunities and like so many ways that you can play around with. So I don't know, I just think music's fun. So you can just do whatever. You don't have to do this because people are like, you gotta do that. No, it's like do whatever you want,
I really appreciate that, and I admire that because, like, okay, so I was in the studio yesterday, actually, and I was recording, and I could feel my brain sometimes as I start to bump against the edges of a genre or something, and I feel like, am I getting too weird? Is this, am I doing what I'm supposed to do, or that sort of stuff? And I think it's really cool to take a daring approach with that and say, no, I'm going to embrace whatever kind of comes here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Maya. Thanks again, and I hope to see you again soon.
Of course.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I know you listen to my words, even though you keep your head down. But guess what? I came back 'cause there's something wrong with you and me. This space between us, and maybe you're not meant to be next to me, but I don't really give a shit about destiny. You gotta give me a sign. Look into my eyes. I don't wanna fall in love with the wrong one. Te vi por primera vez fumándote un cigarrillo mientras hablaba aquella noche y creí que ahora sí serías tú la persona que iba a cambiar el rumbo de esta historia, que ahora sí todo iba a funcionar, que estas cartas mágicas no me iban a fallar como lo habían hecho los demás, sin que no, pero no estúpida. Pues sí, resulta que si no le abría las piernas no me podría amar. Una más se llama más de 3 que me la quieren hacer con sus mordidas bonitas que te quieren convencer. Manipulate your heart with stupid lies. Oh no, listen to me, boy. If you're gonna love me, you gotta do it slow, otherwise you will go burn. You listen to my words, even though you keep your head down. But guess what? I came back 'cause there is something wrong with you, with me. This space between us, between us. I should have known I'd live alone. Just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just a You were my life, but life is far away from fair. Was I stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help? Was it obvious to everybody else that I'd fallen for a lie? You were never on my side. For once, for twice, I did the paradise. Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. No time to die. I let the bird, you're no longer my concern. Faces from our past return. Another lesson yet. Another lesson yet. To learn that I've fallen for a lie. You were never on the side. Fool me once, fool me twice. How you did the paradise. Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. No time to die. No time to die. No time to die. Looking through the window, and everything I see is the smoke coming out of your mouth. Staring at you over someone's shoulder, and I'm thinking that you might be the one, the one, the one that I was waiting for tonight. Staring at you over someone's shoulder, and now I'm thinking that you might be the one, the one. Look what you're making me feel. Look what you're making me say, my darling. Look what you're making me feel. Look what you're making me say, my darling. Looking through the window, and everything I see is the smoke coming out of your mouth. Staring at you over someone's shoulder, and now I'm thinking that you might be the one, the one, the one that I was waiting for tonight. Staring at you over someone's shoulder, and now I'm thinking that you might be the one, the one for me. Look at me in the eye and try to figure out what's inside your mind. Please tell me what you see inside my heart. Please tell me what you see inside my heart. Look through my soul and tell me, do you feel the same? Do you wanna work this road ahead? Do you wanna plan? Here at what's inside your mind. Please tell me what you see inside my heart. Please tell me what you see inside my heart.
Thanks for helping me out. Again, that's really great. You ready for another donut? No? All right, you're still working on that one. I'm gonna get another one. Cheers. Wow. So good. You washed it? Golly, getting crumbs all over me.
That's cute. All right, that was Maya Leone. You can follow her Instagram as well. It was over there in the corner. I think it was, what is it? Maya Leone -11, I think. Yeah, you can rewind it and check it out. But she's I think she's might be coming out with some recordings soon. So follow. Check her out. Reach out. Let her know that you liked her. The way I see it, we have a job here with Rivertown and as promoters and whatnot to go out there into the community and try and find music. You know, that wherever it's happening and bring it to you. And I really hope that I have done that job well. And I'm trying to do it more and more. So please, you can send us some of your favorite bands, or if you do music or something like that, we'd love to know about it at Rivertown Revival. They'll send it on over to me, and we're really interested in what's happening here in the area. We're all about the kindness. We're all about the love. We have some love over at Rivertown Revival every year. Some of you may know Rivertown Revival is a little famous for their $5 weddings. These are ceremonies that you'll have up on the hill at Steamer Landing, and they've really been a beautiful part of every year at Rivertown. So, because today is the day that Rivertown would have been, it only makes sense to have something pertaining to these beautiful weddings. So, we have a little video here and a ceremony. I hope it warms your heart. I really hope it does. Joe, let's roll the tape.
As the Rivertown Revival celebrates its 11th year, let's take a moment to look back at one of its most popular and legally binding traditions, the cheap wedding. Since the event's inception, $5 is all it takes to get officially hitched, a small investment that pays a lifetime of dividends. Mileage may vary. Our officiants include, among others, Petaluminaries like Mayor Teresa Barrett, Maureen from the Mail Depot, the ukulele, Josh Windmiller, and yours truly, Daedalus Howell. Take heed, though, this is the real deal. All of our officiants are ordained and perform legal ceremonies, but those grazing at the nuptial buffet can also get vow renewals, group weddings, and the occasional spontaneous commitment ceremony without all the legal fuss. Quick facts. All the money raised supports Friends of the Petaluma River. No one knows the number of ceremonies that have been performed, but it's vast. One of those ceremonies was in French. One couple boated to the event. There's another couple that annually renews their vows, and the husband makes his wife a new ring every year because she keeps losing it. Just kidding! It's romantic! There have been dozens and dozens of weddings, and there will be dozens and dozens more. Why we don't have a Rivertown Revival bachelor and bachelorette party, I have no idea. But ask me if I know that we have the best $5 weddings in the world, and I'll say, I do.
Yeah, I went to high school with that kid. Yeah. All right. That is really nice. It's great to see some photos from the big day itself. It's just really nice, to look back at your past and be happy with what you see. It's beautiful. So I hope there's plenty of folks who know the Rivertown Revival out there. If you don't, hope you get to come to it sometime. That'd be great. It is really important that people know that when I talk about the Rivertown Revival, they know that it is being put on by Friends of the Petaluma River right there. It's a nonprofit organization that perhaps we should all learn a little bit more about. So let's watch this little video that came out of Friends of the Petaluma River, who are behind this show. Take it away, Friends of the Petaluma River.
For the past 15 years, Friends of the Petaluma River has worked to celebrate and conserve the Petaluma River and watershed through education, stewardship, and access. At the heart of this effort is Steamer Landing Park and the David Yearsley River Heritage Center, the hub of our programming and events. Since 2009, Friends has stewarded this property on behalf of the city of Petaluma. The center, a 100-year-old livery stable, once stood in what is now the theater district. Since taking over management, Friends has worked to transform the center and the park. Work has focused on restoring the structure and providing habitat by planting and tending native plants. Though concentrated at Steamer Landing Park, Friends' work takes place throughout the watershed. Our twice-annual river cleanups remove about 10,000 pounds of trash from the river and its creeks. Hundreds of volunteers gather at these events to help steward our waterways. On Saturday, July 25th, Friends will be holding our first socially distant cleanup, with registration entirely online and volunteers gathering in small groups at individual creek sites. Friends also provides these volunteer opportunities for local businesses to engage their employees in environmental protection at the local level. Friends recognizes the importance of supporting the next generation of river stewards, and so focuses a lot of our work on programming for youth. For 8 years, the Watershed Classroom program has been connecting 1st through 12th grades with the watershed through standards-aligned, hands-on, project-based learning in the classroom and out in the watershed. To date, over 7,000 students have learned about the watershed. Friends Green Heron Nature Camp, winner of the 2020 Petaluma People's Choice Award for summer camps, has connected hundreds with the natural wonders of the Petaluma River through play and exploration. Nature immersion camps give kids a chance to gain knowledge and familiarity with the watershed as the seasons change in the upper oak woodlands and vernal pools of the region. Through access, we can build a love of the river and a drive to protect it. With a marked growth in youth involvement in river conservation and recreation, the success of these programs is clear. Kids want to protect the river. Our vision for the watershed is a protected river corridor where wetlands and ancient oaks, along with sensitive riparian habitat, are protected, where there are opportunities for the community to visit these places, where our businesses face towards the river and this amazing resource is celebrated, where everyone has the chance to paddle on the river, explore its wild places, and breathe in the salty air in the largest ancient tidal marsh in California. There is a healing power in nature. Protecting our wild places and providing access and education to and about them is so important now more than ever as we work to heal our communities. We are all struggling right now, but if you are able to do so, please consider making a donation to Friends today to help our vision of a protected and celebrated Petaluma River watershed. Thank you for being a friend to the Petaluma River.
Friends of the Petaluma River, thank you so much for being a part of this, and I hope that a lot of you are learning about what they do amidst all of the music and all of the fun stuff. Oh, I see by this that we have a guest coming up. We have Stephanie here from Friends of the Petaluma River. How are you doing? Oh,
I'm good.
Sorry,
How
let me
are
put
you?
my ear thing in. I'm a professional.
Well,
Hey there, how
thank
you
you for
doing?
having me on.
Oh.
I'm doing great. Thank you for being our host for this show.
Oh yeah, it's been quite a ride, hasn't it? Putting this thing on, huh?
I know from, about 3 months ago, we figured out that we couldn't do Rivertown, and in that time, we've all become, able to put on a TV show. So
why not?
Pretty amazing.
Why not just put on a TV show? So
exactly.
Yeah, totally. So I mean, thanks. I'm so glad we actually got you on. These segments that you've been making for the past episodes are really fantastic, and they taught me a lot too, even about what you are up to over there. So thanks for that. I hope everyone at home is learning a lot about it too. I got to ask you on today, the big day, the Rivertown day. How are you feeling? Are you missing this thing as much as I am?
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a sad day just to think of where we would normally be out on the peninsula, having one of the best parties that Petaluma sees each year, and getting to see everybody that comes out. So yeah, it's been a little bittersweet today. Yeah, I feel the same way. Hopefully we're getting some good stuff out to everybody though. And again, thanks for putting it on. We know that COVID is really affecting the event itself. I'm curious about what it's doing to Friends of the Petaluma River. Everyone tuning in, we're all trying to pitch in to help keep this important organization alive. But maybe you can help explain a little bit about what kind of crunch this is putting on you and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's been pretty tough. We had to cancel a lot of our programming and our events. But we've been working, just like with Rivertown, where we came up with this living room live concept. We've been just trying to roll with the changes. We're still doing our kids camp this summer, and so a lot of kids are getting outside. Right now we're working, we have a watershed classroom program where we go to schools and we bring kids out to the peninsula. So we're working to put together some distance resources for kids so that they can still get outside and learn about the watershed, even if they're not in the classroom. Of course, the watershed's in their backyard. The watershed, they live in the watershed. You can, I didn't even think about that. There's so many resources that you can, provide people with to understand. It's right under your feet, That's great. Just because you can't, go to school or can't come to a field trip doesn't mean you can't experience that too. And one of the other things we're trying to do is put together an after school program so that kids can still get outside with us safely during this time. And good. I know that's going to be really important as kids are home during school time. Yeah, totally. Really feeling for them, and you're doing great work. Last question, a little fun one. What's your favorite thing about your gig? What's your favorite thing about what you do with Friends of the Petaluma River? That is an easy one. I love connecting people with the outdoors. I love the people that this organization brings together. It's just a pretty amazing group that puts on Rivertown. We have an amazing board. We have amazing volunteers. And so just to get to know the folks that I get to interact with and then through them connect to the outdoors. So it's always a blessing. That's so cool. Thank you so much for taking some time and being here with us and for producing this thing with us. So I really appreciate it. Everybody, please take an opportunity and donate whatever you can to Friends of the Petaluma River. Even a small amount means so much to us in these times. So thanks so much for calling in, Stephanie. I'll see you later, all right? Bye. Thank you. Aww. Stephanie, she's great. Okay, cool. So we got a little, some little visual art to come up with next, right? The slideshow. Yeah. Sure. Or. All right. Check. All right. So those were some posters of years past of Rivertown Revival. And, some of you might... Let's see where everyone's at. Does anyone out there... Let's do a roll call. Go ahead and post that you're here.
on the Facebook event. Let me know where you're watching this from. Let's see, we got Kellen here. Claudia. $10 is great, Claudia. Help out however you can. Times are so tough right now. Whatever you can put in is so very, very helpful. Kayatta has not performed yet. We have a video from Kayatta coming up in a little bit, and you're gonna love it. Kayatta's coming up. All right. People are in love with Gio. I hope Gio back at home knows how much people love him. All right, we got Karen from West Petaluma, Margaret from Petaluma. Claudia, you're in Boise? All right. Thank you for tuning in from there. Kellen's watching from home. All right. See, this is the thing. I mean, even when I do put on some sort of big event or something like that with these folks, these amazing folks, Friends of the Petaluma River, even when we do it, I'm still thinking about the folks that maybe can't go out, maybe the folks that it's out in the sun and stuff, and some people aren't able to go out there for that, or alternately abled and aren't able to necessarily get out of the house or something like that, or of a certain age or anything like that. And so it's really cool to have the ability to broadcast right into your living room. I never thought about this. Everything's always been so live. So that's something that I've been learning through this, is just how much we actually can connect with one another. And I hope a lot of you are getting the same thing. Hey, Joe?
Yeah.
Let's play the video and check in afterwards. How about that?
Yeah, they're all on except for I can't get Libby to show.
Oh, okay. Well, let's play the video first then, okay? I hopefully Lee's okay with that. All right, folks. We have some music here for you. This is a fantastic group. I've really gotten to know them a lot better over the last year or so. Without further ado, please welcome into your living rooms Lee Vandeveer Band.
That's Ryan Weiss on guitar, Libby Cuffey on drums, Bailey Russell on bass. Libby's got an album out recently. Check it out on Bandcamp. Ryan participated in Sebastian St. James's COVID.
The Shelter in Place project.
There you the COVID.
On his track, Can't Hold Me Down.
Can't Hold Me Back. That's awesome. Libby's album is awesome. Bailey and I have been just practicing. Practicing being awesome. Well, okay. Practicing is a stretch. We've been thinking about playing a lot. And we are the Lee Vandeveer Band. And thank you, Rivertown Revival, for... Is it River? Yeah, it's River. Okay, that can't be used. Thank you, Rivertown Revival, for having us. We sure wish we could be in the presence of all of you beautiful people out there. But for now, we're virtually in your presence. Thank you very much. And this is Some Kind of Fantasy.
You and I were caught up in some kind of fantasy, thinking we could walk the shores at night, floating around in some other galaxy. In no time we were swimming by the red tide line. Please take a walk with me on this cold shot Northern California sand. Please take a walk with me on this cold shot Northern California sand. No one ever sees that kind of wave crashing, the kind that pulls your feet right off the floor, holding on, trying to keep dreams from smashing, while the icy water chills you to the core. Please take a walk with me on the cold shore Northern California sand. Please take a walk with me on this cold shore Northern California sand. You know how to swim out of a riptide, so you grab my arm and pull me to the end. Nowhere left to run and hide. We'll just live here on this ledge.
Thank you. Thank you. We do have a tiny little audience of family here, so that's exciting. All right, this is it. This is the last one. This one's called Hot Water, but for short we call it Hit Water. On drums, Ryan Weiss on guitar, and Bailey Russell on bass. And I'm Lee Vandeveer, and we're the Lee Vandeveer Band. We're so glad for Rivertown Revival to have us through this virtual space. Thank you. did we get it?
This is great. I'm writing notes, Joe. I've got notes. That was great. That was Lee Vandeveer Band. That was fantastic. It raised some thoughts. It raised some thoughts in me. I feel like I'd like to talk with them if at all possible. Joe, do you know if that's possible? Oh, hey, all right. Well, that was quick. Hey, hi there, everybody. Hold on, let me get. I think I'm going to need this in 2 ears. All right. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
All right. I can't hear them. Is that me? Oh, that's me. We're super pro here.
What's up, y'all?
Hi, everybody. Hi, that was me. All right. So good to see you all. That was really good. I'll get into the video in a second, but first, let's do a roll call. Who are you, and what instrument do you play in Lee Vandeveer Band? Who wants to go for? Let's start with Lee.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Lee Vandeveer, and I sing the songs, and I also write them with Bailey. I write the lyrics. I sing the song to Bailey, and then we work on it, and then we give it to Ryan, and then our usual drummer is Chipley Trombley. He is not with us, but we have Libby Cuffy, who is our other drummer. Many times, when Chip has been out, Libby is with us, and so I'm talking, and so I'm gonna let Bailey sing.
Next up, go for it.
Hey, my name is Bailey Russell, and I play the bass.
Fantastic. Libby?
Hey, my name's Libby, and I do stuff.
It's good to know. Ryan, what's up? Oh, is there audio?
Oh, Ryan, you're muted.
We can't hear you.
Ryan's saying something very, very important. When we get Ryan back on, we'll do something. So that was a really nice video, and I want to just congratulate you on coming out with something really cool like that. I have seen you live a number of times, and I've often thought, what is Lee Vandeveer Band up to? And your sound is so big that it's a little bit tougher to just kind of do in front of a camera in your living room. So I want to say good job just doing that, and doing it outside too. Outside, for those of you out there that do recording outside can be a huge pain. So that was really great. How did it feel to be playing with one another in this time? How long? It feels good. It feels good. Oh, so good. Good. How long had it been? How long had it been since y'all played as a full group?
We played our last gig, was it February 14th?
I think Valentine's Day at the Toad was the last time we played, and it's probably been a year before that since we played with Libby live. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So it's been a while.
A long minute.
A year?
Right?
I don't know if it was a
Did I
year.
remember it happened?
That was super special to see Libby. Libby,
they have drummed with us because we fell in love. We fell in love because we went on tour with Sharkmouth. And I saw Libby and I fell in love with Libby playing.
Yeah.
So then we followed them, and then we got to go on tour, and they got to go on tour with us up in Willits. We've been around together a little bit with Libby and the band.
Well, that's great. I had forgotten that, actually. And so when I saw Libby with you all and that great drum solo part and then hooking back into the groove, it was beautiful. It brought back some fond memories of playing music with Libby as well. Ryan, do we have audio over there? Or oh, I think it's too quiet. It's too quiet. Yeah. So does this mean perhaps some more future performances out there on the interwebs for Lee Vandeveer Band?
Yeah, we're trying to. We've been doing things. We've been really actually working a lot with protesting and Black Lives Matter, and so it was really great to see those kids from Petaluma. Like, dang, that was awesome. And also, but we want to, and we all, the four of us here talked about how fun it was to play, and we'll do something. We just don't know what it is yet.
I'm sure, and who knows how it might pair with all the protests and the change that's going on. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I urge people to check you out on Facebook, Instagram, all of those. Can you plug how they would find you?
Yeah, you can find us at Vandeveer Band, and then all social media, Facebook and Instagram. I don't really use Twitter, but I do have one. And then Libby, for sure, please go check out Libby's album, the newest album on Bandcamp, or both albums on Bandcamp. And then also, Ryan, I'm going to shout out, because Ryan can't speak, but Ryan plays guitar. Well, he can speak, but the microphone's not working. Ryan plays guitar, and also did a really cool thing with Sebastian St. James. And so I think I mentioned it, but I'll list all this stuff in our stuff when I list it, when I post
That's
this
great.
later.
Yeah, and if you can hop on Facebook and post it in the comments of the event, I bet people would love to see that if any of you can do that.
I'll do that.
Great.
I'll do that.
Okay, great. Well, it's so good to see you all. We should do this. We should do this, like, just do a Zoom call or something like that. Any other last thoughts or anything? Anything you want to say to the people?
I do want to say I'm really super psyched about this lineup, and I can't wait to see Kayatta, and it was really great to see Maya Leone, and I'm like everybody. I'm not going to name everybody, but this is really fun, and we're excited, and thank you for having us.
So very happy to have you. I wish we could all be on the peninsula enjoying Rivertown right now, but this is pretty darn good. So thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye. Lee Vandeveer Band. Farewell. Farewell. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That is fun. That is fun. I was worried with a call that size, like what would happen. All right. So I think they're going to post some stuff on the Facebook, so keep an eye out for that. And we still have some amazing stuff coming up. Isn't this great? So share this event. Take a moment to share it. Not only that, but this event will be, the video will be up afterwards. So please take a moment and let friends know about it. It's a fun thing to maybe for them to put on while they're hanging out, doing housework, or just relaxing at the end of the day. We'd love to get this thing out there. It's taken a lot of work, and especially on the part of the artists, it's really been a lot. All right, all right, so be sure. Oh yeah, and then also be sure to take a moment if you're having any fun at all and donate. Help out the Friends of the Petaluma River. $10, whatever you can do. Just throw in just a little bit towards them ensures that not only do we get to continue making cool stuff like this and like the Rivertown Revival, but we also get to do education pertaining to the watershed, which leads to protection of the watershed, which leads to a future in the North Bay that we can be excited for. I talk to a lot of people, and people are not very excited for the future, but I think pitching in and planting some seeds right now can really give us something to believe in right now. So please donate whatever you can. Get on in, hop in the river. Let's do this. All right, Joe. Good. So next up, we have someone special. We have someone very special. This is a friend of mine that I've known for a while now. We put on events together, and now he has a group called Country Queer, which he will talk with you about. Let's have a conversation with Dale Geist. Dale, how are you?
Hi, Josh. Great to see you again, man.
Hey, who's that behind you? That looks like Woody Guthrie.
That's Woody.
Dale and I worked on a Woody Guthrie festival for Woody Guthrie's 100th birthday, and it was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. So
So here you are. Welcome to Living Room Live. As soon as we were doing this episode, I don't know what happened. Somehow I was reading something about what you were doing or something like that, and I thought, oh, let's get Dale on, and we can talk about this project, because Rivertown's been doing Americana country music for a long time, and we'd love to learn more about different organizations that are out there in the field. So, what is Country Queer?
Sure. Well, we're an organization that the mission is lifting up LGBTQ plus voices, country and Americana.
That's great. I mean, what made you decide to start an organization like this?
Great question. I came out as bi about 4 years ago, right after Pulse, a little over 4 years ago. And at the time I was actually working for No Depression. And so I was, and I had an abiding interest in Americana music, and to write songs. And, like you said, we put on this festival, and I had done other things too. So, and I had sort of become a little interested in just, LGBTQ people who were playing, that kind of music. And there wasn't much. There wasn't much that was visible. And but I still kind of kept an eye out towards it. And then about a year and a half ago, I was in a position to kind of fire up a new project. And after casting about for things that I thought might be cool to do, I came up with this. It just seemed like there wasn't a place or an entity that was focusing this community, and I thought there was probably room for that.
Yeah, I've been booking Americana stuff for a long time, and I totally wish that there was something like this when I was doing it earlier on. As you're really like I think I had said earlier tonight, the job of someone who's booking music or presenting music should be to go out into the community and find people, actually actively be trying to search people and bring them in. And while I'm doing that, it's the idea of inclusivity and just varied perspectives on life and culture and stuff is such a big part of it. And I sometimes have a difficult time getting out there to groups of people that I don't necessarily share the gender and cultural identity with or something like that. So it's so cool to think that there's a group out there that's working on pulling these sorts of things together. You're online right now?
Yeah. So what we've got going is we have an online magazine, countryqueer.com, and we're publishing a ton of stuff. It's very much a music magazine. So if there's somebody who wants an upcoming release by a queer country artist, or we do reviews of records by queer country artists, or we would have been doing live show reviews. And interviews, we have a lot of interviews, and then sort of think pieces, people, writers who want to express various perspectives on what the heck is going on, because it's a fascinating area, right? I mean, of any genre that you can think of, American musical genre, you got to imagine that queer people are underrepresented the most in country, if not Americana, because of the cultural conservatism around that genre.
Yeah.
So we have the magazine,
Mm-hmm.
and we sell. We also sell merch. This is very important for a couple of reasons. We've got an Etsy shop. If you go to countryqueer.com, there's a link to the Etsy shop. And it's high quality stuff, and it's we also got this the logo by Michael John Houghton, a Santa Rosa guy, of Designed by Monkeys, and we really wanted to do a great job of creating high quality stuff. Let's see, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, not really.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's kind of this cool copper pin. What am I doing?
Great, that's
there
great.
you go.
Yeah.
And And so the reason that the merch is so important is that, I mean, you can imagine driving around town with that, right? So there's a visibility aspect of it that lets people know that in this culture, you know, there's going to be LGBTQ people just like you would expect, but you don't think about it if you aren't thinking about it. So there's a visibility aspect that we know in general is good for any marginalized community. And then there's also a community aspect of it where, look, you know, if I'm wearing, you know, a patch, I wouldn't put it on this shirt because it doesn't go together. But if I'm wearing this patch and, you know, on my jean jacket and I go to a show and I see somebody else wearing another country queer thing, it's kind of like, hey, okay, there's not just me. I'm not alone here, right? So the merch is very important. Secondly, it's a source of funding, which is super scarce right now. So if anybody's inclined to support this enterprise, go to the Etsy store, buy some really nice stuff, and that'll help. And then thirdly, we're on the cusp of launching a podcast. So each episode is going to go in greater depth. It's going to look at one artist for, you know, 45 minutes or what have you, and with interviews with that artist and select cuts, and we're going to go into who their influence is and so forth. And I think I can say this. I don't know if this might be breaking news here, but the first interview, the first podcast, first episode, which should be coming out in a week or so, is featuring Jamie Wyatt, who is this like just killer country singer, and she's in Nashville, so there's no local angle here on the podcast yet. But
well, it's so cool that it's coming from here, you know.
Yeah,
that's something that I hope people at home can feel a lot of pride about, you know, even or something.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and I kind of figured, you know, this was going to have to be a kind of a national thing because there's very few places where there's enough of a critical mass of, you know, a queer country scene. There actually is a little bit of a queer country scene in Brooklyn and in San Francisco, and then maybe Austin.
Yeah.
Which you might expect, right? But because, you know, we have such an online presence with our Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. There's a lot of people in Nashville, you know, who know about us, which is super important. And that would, you know, it's very cool that I can be in Sonoma and be speaking to people in the country music business, you know, about this thing and have support from there.
It's so good to know, and I think that inspires a lot of hope in me that the rest of the world is there for you to engage with, you know, and that and I think you're right. I think there's a certain amount of critical mass and visibility that can just be so powerful. Get me a bumper sticker and sign me up on your email list. You have an email list. What's going on there?
We haven't done anything with that. Like, we do have an email list, but I haven't sent anything out. So what you want to do here is if you want to follow us, do it on the socials, right? We've got Twitter, we've got Facebook, and we've got Instagram, and you know, I fire up 5 or 6 new pieces of content every week, and you know, so there's a lot of stuff going on there.
Can you maybe pop that into to the discussion or something on the Facebook or YouTube feed after we're done? That'd be great.
Absolutely.
Great. That'd be great. Yeah, folks, you gotta check out Country Queer. I know that so many of you love the genre out there going to Rivertown that you're gonna love this. All right, Dale, do you have any parting words or anything like that?
I mean, good luck.
To everyone?
Yes.
Dale, I love you. All right, thank you so much, Dale, with Country Queer. I hope to see you real soon.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Thank you so much for having me on, Josh.
Bye, buddy. Bye. See you later.
Bye-bye.
All right. How's everyone doing out there? I'm just going to look at the old tablet, see how people are doing. Aw, Lee's thankful. Things are going well. Yeah, be sure to do a little shout out if you're able to. Say hi to me. Say hi to me. It's so fun to do this thing live. This is really cool. I'm enjoying this live thing. It's very nice. Again, this is a fundraiser, so please donate if you can. Thank you, Joe. That was very nice of you. Thank you, Joe. All right. Now, folks, I want to talk about something. All right. Okay, now we have had more people are talking to me lately about hip-hop music in the North Bay than ever before, in my world at least, ever before for me. And it's been so thrilling for me. Like, you know, you just saw in that last conversation, most of my stuff has been, Americana kind of country music and that sort of thing. So this has been a big eye-opener for me to just know that neighbors are doing this. And I don't know, I probably had tunnel vision. I've probably been leaning into comfortable things for myself. So it's been so cool to see this. You saw we had True Lyric a few weeks ago debuting a video. It was fantastic. Since then, I'll bring up some other stuff, but so we have someone very special here, someone who I can really thank for helping me to learn more about hip hop here in the North Bay. We have we have someone named Kayatta. Can we bring Kayatta on? Hey,
what it do, baby?
I'm feeling good. Look, I got some velvet curtains. I got a couch. I'm feeling all right. How are you, Kayatta?
I feel pretty good. We just wrapped up a video. So, that's all. It's hard work. So we wanted to drop it for y'all today, but we just going to keep it tucked for a little longer. But thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And of course I'll know when it comes out, but we'll share it through the Rivertown thing, so they'll see what you're up to today, and then we'll get the word out because the tune that you're putting it to is really, really awesome. Yeah.
For sure.
So what have you been up to? What are you doing while all this is happening? You're
Oh man, what a time to be alive, right?
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. I just dropped an album, Juneteenth, Beautiful and Messy. That took us about maybe like a year and a half, 2 years to make. But as you could imagine, actually getting that out to the public was just challenging. We've been in shelter in place since March, so that really slowed down the creative process.
Yeah.
People being out of work, people being sick, and then here we go, Black Lives Matter, right?
Yeah.
And so you asked me what I've been doing. Everything.
A little bit of everything. It's been beautiful.
I mean, if we're gonna be really honest, imagine that. I have a son, he's black, I'm brown, I'm hip hop, People frown upon hip hop because it's predominantly something that was created by my people. It was created by my people. What am I saying? And so I'm glad you brought that up, doing that in Sonoma County, Imagine that.
Big deal. And I mean, and thank you so much for doing it and putting it out there. You also have worked with the Precipice and projects like that. I mean, to help other artists in the hip hop genre connect with one another and get out there to the public, right?
Absolutely. I think it's each one teach one. I always kind of been about, something that had to do with community play. I played sports most of my life, team sports. So that idea of community, tribe, team, that always resonated with me.
Yeah.
And what I was encountering specifically in this area is just being a woman, being a woman in hip hop and being in a field that's dominated by women. Dominated by men.
Yeah.
And you know, that's how the precipice came about.
Yeah, and that's a show that happens, or was happening.
It's a show that happens like, but yeah, before we shut everything down, before, you know, COVID hit, it would just be something we did once a month and bring different hip hop artists in. And we had DJ die-ops on the ones and twos. And we really tried to showcase women, but also queer, you know,
Yeah.
and just people of color. You know, we're really just trying to pour into that just because there's not, you know how some people could say like this landing spot right here specifically for reggae or rock or like what you said, what is it, like bluegrass, Americana, right?
Yeah.
You could get it wherever you want in Sonoma, right?
Yeah.
Tell me where you could get hip hop at.
Precipice. That's all I got, you know. Totally.
Yes, let's go.
That's all I got.
Let's go.
Yeah. I was really happy.
I mean, so that was the idea.
Totally. It's like, yeah, right on the ledge right there, you know, the precipice. I think it's so cool. And your album, I really am just so honored that has come out of here, you know. So it's for the folks at home, it's beautiful and messy, and it just came out. Yeah, Juneteenth.
Yeah.
So I really urge people to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so let's see, you have a video for us coming up, right?
I have a video, so listen, just so you guys, thank you guys for being, can I do a little shout out real quick?
By all means, yeah.
Okay. Anybody out there in internet land, social media world, anybody that's bought the album, who shared this event and any other event that I've been attached to, thank you so much. This video is called Kayatta. The producer is Shinobi One. The videographer is Above Average, which is another local dude here who's amazing, he wears many hats. He did the video. It's for Sonoma County. It's for Oakland. It's for Sacramento. And we're going to drop Mercy Me real soon. So what else should I say, Josh? Oh, Josh, just so you know, you a boss, right? and I fuck with you.
That's right, Kayatta. Thank you so much. It's an honor to have you on this show, and I'm looking forward to more people seeing your music and seeing when your next video drops. I love this one, folks. This is from her song Kayatta. Thank you so much, Kayatta. Thank you.
Love you.
Hope to see you soon.
Cop the album. It's on all streaming platforms. Beautiful and Messy. Soon. Yay!
Yo, Queen Rebel since 1990 to the present with I'm approaching, lazy poaching. So pointed up in this dark moon, consume all of the players around me. My dirt, West Oakland, that's where I grew from, a seed cultivated. Something to be reckoned with, kids still hang. Kayatta the birth name, it's all good. Kayatta corn rolled up, yeah, that's hood. Kayatta black chucks, yeah, that's hood. Juicy got them going crazy and it's still all good. People miseducated like Lauren, so sometimes I'm misunderstood. Understand my plan. Where I can, Kayatta the birth man. Understand, I'm trying to fly straight to Japan. Then back to the Paramount and Grand Ave, my city. Understand that it's real shitty. Hey, delivery just means that my soul oozes too much corn, better collard greens. Hey, yo, K to the NYA double T. Yeah, K to the NYA double T. Come on, K to the NYA double T. Yeah, when I'm in the house, rapper actors make what? K to the NYA double T. What? K to the NYA double T. Come on, K to the NYA double T. Yeah, Kayatta. Hold up, Kayatta. Wait, hold up, Kayatta. Wait, hold up, wait, here we go. What's my motherfucking Kayatta? Wait, hold up, Kayatta. Wait, hold up, Kayatta. Wait, hold up, wait, yo. What's my mother? Break it down. Triple beam, uncle smoking that beam, mom smoking that beam.
that smoking that band. Kayatta only smoking the brand. The color of your chain, my monetary dairy cheese develop and expand. Through a musical hustle, Kayatta went to the same high school as Bill Russell, Tony Davis, and Hood Mitchell. Legendary has to be in my blood, never artificial. That's my birth name, KP, my turf name, Bosway, my born name, most of y'all lame. Original KBs on your helmet like condos. The question of logic, cause I got those. Shell toes, I got those, cause they got those. Ain't promoting that, just know in effect. Kayatta girl, that's cute. Is that Swahili? Who named you that? Is that cataract? Nah, Kayatta next to that should be an asterisk. Cause I'm like no other word to my mother. Yeah, K to the A-Y-A-double-T. Yeah, K to the A-Y-A-double-T. Come on, K to the A-Y-A-double-T. Yeah, when I'm in the house, rapper actors make what I'm on. K to the A-Y-A-double-T. Yeah, K to the A-Y-A-double-T. Come on, K to the A-Y-A-double-T. Yeah, Kayatta. Hold up, Kayatta. Wait, hold up, Kayatta. Wait, hold up, wait, yo. What's my motherfucking Kayatta? Wait, hold up, Kayatta. Wait, hold up, Kayatta. Wait, hold up, wait, yo. What's my motherfucking That's why you say it, Kayatta. Yo, what's my motherfucking
It's really the life. Pretty awesome, magical town we live in, huh? Really is.
All right, that was Kayatta. So thank you so much for bringing that video to us. I love playing music videos on this. That's pretty fun. I hope everyone's having as much fun as I am having, because we're gonna crank it up even more right now. A fella headlined the Rivertown Revival back in 2015. A gentleman known as David Luning. Now, we're going to have David up here next. I had recorded an interview with him, and we're going to show that, and then we'll just go right into the music, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, oh, by the way, Joe, you're killing it.
Thank you.
You're doing so good, Joe. That's Joe. Joe does the tech and all that sort of stuff. All right, let's see what David Luning has to say and what he's going to play. I will be coming back after this, so be sure to stick around. We're gonna come back right after this. So let's see David Luning. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you on the other side of this. We have David Luning. David Luning is here with us for a little chat. How you doing, David?
I'm doing great, Josh. How are you?
That's kind of a loaded question these days, isn't it?
Yeah. Can I correct my answer, actually?
Yes.
Can I? That's just like a go-to that I had for so long.
Well, and you want to start it off good. I feel the same way. When people ask me how I'm doing, it's like, hey, we're here, aren't we? You know? You've been doing some streams and that sort of stuff online, right?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, it's definitely strange, you know? It's not the same as like a live show, but it's one thing that I think is really cool about the streaming is that you get to see like people's comments and stuff that you would never hear in a real show. Do you do well with that or not? Because I've heard some people be like, oh man, I keep getting distracted by the comments, but you've always been really good at interacting with the audience on the stage. So maybe you're like, I'm ready for it. No, I love it. I'm all about it. Not all about it. I dig it though.
You kind of have songs for every occasion, which is pretty cool. Like there's festival ones, there's ones that are just like perfect for the bar, but then you also have the singer-songwriter ones that I think this is a perfect atmosphere for that, right? Just you and a camera, you and your guitar. Like, do you have songs that you feel like are getting to see the light of day that you know may not always get to do with the full band?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I am also, coming to terms with that. There are certain songs that work way better with the band.
Yeah.
that are not,
Come-
not like don't have the same impact as a solo act, but it is definitely giving the opportunity to play the songs that you don't, normally play at like a big live show where you can play, more intimate songs and it's great. But the thing is with the people that come to my live shows come to the Facebook live shows.
Oh yeah, totally.
Is they often they want to like dance in their living room, so I still am ending up playing upbeat stuff. Well, the truth is that really I can play whatever I want.
Yeah,
because it's just I'm in my own room, like just
They can turn it off if they want to.
Yeah,
but you're still gonna play. Yeah, totally. I think that is kind of the attitude that you need out of it. Is like with or without feedback. This is me performing, and this is what you get.
Yeah, I've heard that it's a really cool experience for people to be like, oh look, like there's my friends that are on, they're watching too. Like, it's really cool. Man, it is such a trip to be watching someone's Facebook Live, because I was watching Ben Morrison, and it was awesome. It was great. And then I was just like, sounding great, and then he gave me a shout out, and I was so not used to that that it sent chills like through my whole body. It was like, whoa, because it feels like he's like on TV or something.
Yeah, totally. When we are able to assemble safely and whatever, they're going to be the best parties of our entire lives.
I know. I was thinking about that. It's going to be chaotic.
It's going to be beautiful chaos, and it's really something to stay strong for, and to get us through this sort of stuff together, is to keep that stuff out in our minds.
And no, it's really funny. Actually, I'm picturing, however long it takes for us to be able to play live shows. And then everyone in that room is just going to be like, well, first of all, it's exciting to be together. It's exciting to be in a night, that is going to be like this exciting night. And then to top it all off, it is like we haven't seen each other for like 2 years. So it's just like all of a sudden, whoa!
Huge, totally. Family reunion mixed with, festival, these are the times we live in, and they're times where music is always a part of it.
I'm glad if I can do anything to help out.
Well, you are helping out big time. It was such a big deal, and just makes so much sense that we'd have you here. So this is pre-recorded, but when this is aired, it will be the day that Rivertown would have been this year. So super special times a billion. I want to thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you and so good to talk to you.
I know. It's so good to see you too, man. I miss you.
Cool. I miss you too. Catch you later.
Cheers.
All right. How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday. David Luning here. Hope you've been doing well during COVID. I know it's been a long run of it. It's July and it's still going strong. We didn't think that it was going to last this long, but it did. But I'm very happy to be here as part of the Living Room Live series. I'm out of breath. I just ran 20 miles to get here, all the way from my house. Good joke. Anyway, very happy to be here as part of the Living Room Live series, which is brought to you by the Friends of the Petaluma River, who, if you don't know, they are the people who put together one of my favorite festivals of all time, the Rivertown Revival It is rambunctious. It is rebellious. It is it's rowdy. It's just all the R words, Rivertown Revival. And it's definitely one of my favorites of all time. I love that festival. It's very like steampunk and burlesque. Anyway, and actually it would be happening today. Today it would be happening. But of course it can't happen today. However, Living Room Live is happening. And we are all here together and performing for you. And hopefully you are tuning in and ready for some good times. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get to the music. Speaking of rebellious kind of music, this first song is about running from the law. Okay. Here it goes. Well, I'm always looking over my shoulder. Every day I am. I can't let them catch me. I'm a wanted man. Every day I am. Well, I stole that gold just trying to survive. Well, every day I am. And they say if they catch me, I'll be fearing for my life. Well, every day I am. Every day I feel the heat under my feet. Sirens, they hum me at night. Every day I'm just trying to keep on living like a free man. Every day I am. Well, I got no one to trust, so I'm always on my own. Well, every day I am. Been running through the dust, far away from home. Well, every day I am. Every day I feel the heat under my feet. Sirens, they hum me at night. Every day I'm just trying to keep on living like a free man. Every day I am. Well, I'm always hoping that one day it'll be alright. Every day I am. I stole that gold just trying to survive. Well, every day I am. Every day I feel the heat under my feet. Sirens, they hum me at night. Every day I'm just trying to keep on living like a free man. Oh, yes I am. Well, every day I feel the heat under my feet. Sirens, they hum me at night. Every day I'm just trying to keep on living like a free man. Every day I am. All right. So the next song that I have is it has a working title. It's "Be Kind and Gentle, My Friend," and I think that kind of message is it's good for right now. Goes like this. If you heard love was a tree, would you break off a branch to see? Or would you pour your heart out on the roots, hoping one day it would bear fruit? If you heard love was a ghost, would you follow it wherever it goes? Or would you say that it doesn't exist, even if it gave you a kiss? Well, be kind and gentle, my friend. I heard that you were enchanted, but the love that you found, it could end. So please don't take it for granted. Be kind and gentle, my friend. Oh, be kind and gentle, my friend. If you heard love was a song, would you sing it all night long? Or would you simply not know what to do with it, 'cause you never really cared about music? If you heard love was free, within everyone, within you and me, would you share it with everyone else? Or would you keep it all for yourself? Well, be kind and gentle, my friend. I heard that you were enchanted, but the love that you found, it could end. So please don't take it for granted. Be kind and gentle, my friend. Oh, be kind and gentle, my friend. Whoa, whoa, no. Whoa, whoa, no. Be kind and gentle, my friend. I heard that you were enchanted, but the love that you found, it could end. So please don't take it for granted. Be kind and gentle, my friend. I heard that you were enchanted, but the love that you found, it could end. So please don't take it for granted. Be kind and gentle, my friend. Oh, be kind and gentle, my friend. Be kind and gentle, my friend. Oh, be kind and gentle, my friend. All right. So, the Living Room Live series is a benefit, or is a fundraiser for the Friends of the Petaluma River. And so if you want to help them out, which you should, because they're awesome, you can by donating to them on their PayPal account, which is it's paypal.me/Petaluma River. And their Venmo account is Venmo at Petaluma_River. Again, paypal.me/Petaluma River, Venmo at Petaluma_River. And you should give them all your money because they're really awesome. And all right, the next song is actually a Judas Priest song. I recently have recorded a version of this with like full production and everything, and I'm going to be releasing it soon. Stay tuned. Here's my version of the song. It's like You Got Another Thing Coming, and yeah, hope you like it. All right. One life, I'm gonna live it up. I'm taking flight, I said I'll never get enough. Stand tall, I'm young and kinda proud. And I'm on top as long as the music's loud. And if you think I sit around as the world goes by, you're thinking like a fool, cause it's a case of do or die. Out there's a fortune waiting to be had. You think I let it go, you're mad. You got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. That's right, here's where the talking ends. Listen, this night there'll be some action spent. Drive hard, I'm calling all the shots. I got an ace card coming down on the rocks. And if you think I'll sit around, we chip away my brain. Well, listen, that fool, and then you better think again. Out there's a fortune waiting to be had. You think I'll let it go, you're mad. You've got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. And in this world we're living in, we have our share of sorrow. The answer now is don't give in. Aim for a new tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, so hot, no time to take a rest yet. Act tough, ain't room for second best. Real strong, got me some security. And I'm a big smash going for infinity. And if you think I'll sit around as the world goes by, you're thinking like a fool, cause it's a case of do or die. Out there's a fortune waiting to be had. You think I'll let it go, you're mad. You got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming. All right. You've got another thing coming. Judas Priest. I have one more song for you. But again, this is a fundraiser for the Friends of the Petaluma River, so you should give them all your money. The links are also down below, I believe. And yes, all right. Oh, and also, speaking of rebellious, as the Rivertown Revival often is, this song is about, well, being rambunctious and having a bad idea. All right. Here we go. I got a bad idea. I've never been the type to go looking for trouble. I've never been the type to go looking for trouble. I don't know what's happening with this song. Hang on, let's see. Here we go. I've never been the type to go looking for trouble, but it always seems to find me when I'm out there seeing double. Lately I've been feeling a little bored around here. Just wanna do something, stir things up, get a little weird. I got a bad idea, won't you join me, my friend? Bottoms up and buckle up, gonna throw it all to the wind. Got two halves of mind to have some fun again. I got a bad idea, won't you join me, my friend? Well, there ain't no fun in living straight as a razor. Best times I've had, I've always had a little danger. People talk about me and they say I'm just a fool, but let's forget about all that and just go howling at the moon. 'Cause I got a bad idea, won't you join me, my friend? Bottoms up and buckle up, gonna throw it all to the wind. Got two halves of mine to have some fun again. I got a bad idea. Won't you join me, my friend? Oh yeah. Maybe someday I'll be a good boy and do everything that's right. But I got a notion, backed by emotion, it ain't gonna be tonight, no. 'Cause I got a bad idea, bad idea. I got a bad idea, won't you join me? Hey, hey, I got a bad idea, won't you join me, my friend? Bottoms up and buckle up, gonna throw it all to the wind. Got two halves of mine to have some fun again. I got a bad idea, bad idea. I got a bad idea, won't you join me, my friend? Bottoms up and buckle up, gonna throw it all to the wind. Got two halves of mine to have some fun again. I got a bad idea. Won't you join me, my friend? All right. Again, my name is David Luning. Thank you guys for watching. Again, be sure to donate to the Friends of the Petaluma River, and because they do awesome things, and they deserve the money. I do have a website, by the way. It's davidlunning.com. If you want to check out any like t-shirts or anything like that, I have them there. Also posters and things like that. If you want to spend additional money, but really you should put all the money towards the Friends of the Petaluma River. All right. Well, that is it for me. Happy Saturday. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.
All right. It's all right. Okay, so thanks a lot to everyone who made this thing possible. We got some great artists and such. Did we make it? Did we get past 1,000?
We are so close.
We are so close. So please donate right now. We want to break $1,000. So we need a little bit more money. If I think if just a few you are throwing in like $20, I think we can make it. So bring it on, bring it on. Are we showing the piece right now, or I wasn't clear on that? Oh, okay. So thanks to everyone. Oh, okay. Let's check in with Gio one more time. Let's check in with him. All right.
It's really the life. It's a pretty awesome, magical town we live in, huh? It really is.
I'm glad he's doing okay. I'm glad. I'm going to go out there and hang out with Gio and the Troll, so we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much, Friends of the Petaluma River, for doing this, for doing something crazy again. And everyone out there, you have healed a part of me today, and I can't thank you enough for it. I can't thank the artists enough. Got him right here. Layla Musselwhite, My Town is Magical with Gio Benedetti, Classroom Safari, Snaps for Sinners, Maya Leon, The Kindness Committee, Lee Vandeveer Band was here, Daedalus Howell talking about the weddings, Country Queer, Kayatta, and that was David Luning. All right, so I just want to say thanks to everyone out there. Please, this thing lives on, so share it. Share the video with folks. They'll watch it. Hopefully they'll pitch in a little bit. Hopefully they'll get a little spark from all of it, and we can continue doing what we do in this community which is help each other out. A community helps each other out. And so we thank you for that, and we hope that we have given you something. So on behalf of myself and Joe, if I may, thank you very much. Happy Rivertown Day. I'm so happy I spent it with you. Thank you all so much, everyone.